daily chicken poop. It's better stepped in before it's red.
This out of Washington, President Obama celebrated Father's Day by dyeing his gums blue. Obama's father is a member of the Kenyan Blue Gums tribe, and according to President Obama, his father lived among a group known as the Moti. The president says the dye's not permanent, but he's thinking of having a permanent tattoo to replace the magic marker soon. Former Minnesota Governor Jesse Ventura says, "You're next, asswipe." This just in from Silicon Valley, California. In the most recent survey, it turns out Yahoo employs more gays and lesbians than anyone in the world. This is, of course, with the exception of Facebook, Google, and the NSA. And finally in the news, yes, it's true, Hillary has a penis. This in from Hope, Arkansas. Former First Lady Hillary Clinton comes out of the closet and admits she has a penis. Hillary was quoted as saying, "Yeah, Bubba, it's this big and I know how to use it."
Today's show brought to you by Deep Rush, Cologne for real.
It's going steady with the pig in the barn. Grandma's getting down with the ear of corn. Wanna tie my finger to my leg, to my leg. Wanna tie my finger to my leg.
Today on Bullshit Filter, we're presenting our first interview in the series with former Florida Governor Jeb Bush. Mr. Bush, it's a real pleasure to have you on the show today, so let's get started. What's the first thing that you remember about growing up in the Bush home?
Let me think a minute. It's dark in here, and what is that thing that keeps hitting me atop of the head? I keep hearing this man's voice yelling, "Here comes lunch," and my life has been screwed ever since.
So that's where it all started.
Well, the thing that stands out most in my young life was when I had the chicken pox. I think I was 3 years old. I remember family members had been tearing out our old wallpaper in preparation for the great remodeling job about to come. I was in bed, covered with red spots, and not feeling much like being a part of the family get-together. We called our grandmother Mama. She had been a nurse's aide in World War I. I don't know what it was about enemas, but every time we got sick in our house, Mama got out the hot water bottle and a half-gallon of water and up the celestial path. That would cure anything you had. I think the worst part of the enema experience was that after she filled you to the brim with the hot water and ivory soap, she would hold your peaches together. It's okay to say peaches on the internet, right? And then shake you like a bottle of non-homogenized milk. Hold you over the honey pot, a porcelain bucket used for making deposits in the night. The rest was similar to a cow taking a whiz on a flat rock. As time passed and I had lived through all of the childhood diseases, things turned to paradise in our house. Bubba, Mother's new husband, said, "Hey, let's sell your kids and you and I make some new ones." Well, that was not on Mother's agenda. Mother had other things on her mind, like building the new garage apartment and finding someone to take the kids that she already had. Our grandfather's mother, she lived in a house behind us. What a sweet and lovable lady she was. In her younger years, she had been one of Houston's more well-known prostitutes. She spent a lot of time on Washington Avenue with a mattress on her back, offering curb service. I remember the night she died of terminal syphilis. What an event that was. Just before she passed, I saw this blue mist rise from her mouth. I think I had a religious experience. I thought it was her spirit departing her body. Turns out it was just a reaction from the enema Mama had just given her. After all, she did have a fever.
Well, I talked to my son until I'm blue in the face. He's a rock and roll bum, the family disgrace. He lays around the house, smokes dope and masturbates. Tell me, son, what do you want to be? Well, you're a worthless young shit as I've ever seen. You know there's much more to life than a cotton magazine. I'll send you to college and you can earn your degree. Tell me, son, what do you want to be? Dad, I want to be a gynecologist, study female anatomy. KY jelly rubber gloves and a flashlight seems like a good job for me.